Welcome to the tripod. Welcome to the tripod.
Hello, pretzels, and welcome back to the tripod. It's been a minute, but your boys are back. But this time, we're specifically going over Impact Wrestling, which in a couple months we can call it something different. Impact Wrestling's Bound for Glory, which is like their WrestleMania, right, Six?
Yes.
It was a hell of an event. So we'll kick things off. No, you know what? Cesar.
What?
How you been doing, man? How you been doing? Give the people an update. Give us a peek behind the curtain of Cesar's life the past 2 weeks. Any funny stories? Any drinking stories? Any
Just been drunk.
silly hose stories?
Them hoes was out last night. They was hoeing.
Uh-oh.
Shit, it was wild. Putting salami on the nips.
I'll take that sandwich.
You're fucking that charcuterie board up, man. I mean, it got a little wild. Got a little wild in the streets last night, girl.
Damn.
Streets was live. Streets was live. That's all I got to say about that.
Sticks, how has your life been going the past couple weeks?
Getting shit ready for Black Friday out at the World of Walmart, and a lot of football and wrestling. Let's turn this around. Mangria, how's your life been in the last couple of weeks? Anything big going on? I mean, have we had anything huge going on in the world of Mangria?
So I talk so much shit about the Jets at work, man. I talk so much shit. The 49ers lost. I was making fun of all the Niner fans at work. I was like, watch. The Eagles gonna go 6-0, baby. Watch. I'm gonna come back here. Y'all gonna be crying. I'm gonna be going fly. Eagles fly. Smash cut to after.
Oh, yeah, the Eagles
I
lost.
tried to change the subject at every turn.
Quick.
Like, yeah. What are we doing today? Oh, yeah, I know about the Eagles. Yeah. Oh, what are we doing?
And with the possibility of going possibly 5-2 after tonight too, depending on how things go.
I don't even want to know. If I know the score, they're gonna lose. If I know what's happening right now, it's all over. But in the world of Mangria,
It's in the second quarter right now.
I'm actually like knee deep in APPW stuff. Like I got some ideas. I just released the latest Dynamite and Sunday Night Skeet. Very funny stuff. It's all good shit. Man, I was in such a good mood too. I was in such a good mood because the house was empty. When the house is empty, I can scream my fucking head off. I was having a good old time. So I don't know if you could tell behind the commentary, but I was in a very good mood for this week's episodes. Go ahead and check them out. It's some good shit as always. But now it's time for the Hall of Fame ceremony. This was the kickoff, the pre-show, if you will, for Bound for Glory. I like this. I like how they sped it up with just 2 Hall of Fame inductees. It was Tracy Brooks and Don West and Mike Tenay. Sticks, go ahead and wax on your thoughts about this because I have very little.
Tracy Brooks, well-deserved. She was one of the, outside of Gail Kim, in my opinion, one of the 2 influential figures in shaping the Knockouts division and making it what it is today. And Don West and Mike Tenay, one of the better commentary duos that I have watched in all of pro wrestling. I mean, obviously, JR, King, they're up there. I mean, we got Michael Cole, even him later. In my opinion, like him, and even in the short run that Pat McAfee's been around, him and Pat are up there. But I mean, these 2, Don West and Mike Tenay, were voices for TNA Impact through a lot of history-making events. I know Don West he passed away here a while back. with I can't remember what form of cancer, but it was good to see Mike Tenay. Mike Tenay is one of the more influential voices in TNA, but also his run in WCW wasn't too bad either as a commentary figure. But it was good to see these people, the two living and obviously the three all together, get brought into the Hall of Fame. And it was, I like you said, I agree with you. I like how they did that, did the little sped up pre-show version of it to set the table for Bound for Glory this year.
Yeah, and I do remember I would watch TNA Impact a little bit in small doses. I remember Taz and Mike Tenay were a commentary duo as well. And then when I first started dipping my toe back into Impact, it was D'Lo and who was commentating with D'Lo?
God, I forget the dude's name, but he's married to Madison Rain. Josh.
Yeah, Josh. There you go,
Josh
Josh.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, of course, dude used to be in WWE when he was like super younger.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I think he's doing like something with Impact, like backstage or something like that. But totally him. Him and Don Callis weren't that bad. Don Callis was commentary for Impact for a while, and Callis was really good on commentary as like that heel commentator, stuff like that. But he was good too.
These are our thoughts on the Hall of Fame ceremony if you did watch it.
I ain't watch that shit.
Moving on to the main card. The main show starts. The X Division Championship is on the line. It's Chris Sabin versus Kenta. Both men in black and white gear. Nah, I can look past that because these two put on a great match. Commentary had mentioned that Kenta has not lost a match in 3 months. The crowd is hot for this one. Kenta with the draping Orton DDT on the Sabin, pretty cool because it was off the top rope. Kenta busting out heel shenanigans, grabbing the ref, foot on ropes, flipping us all off. Very impressed by Kenta. Hope he stays far, far away from WWE because we knew what happened, when he did go there. Cradle shock from Sabin for the win and retain. All around a good match. Commentators are on point. Good way to kick off the show, unlike AEW. I give it 7 solid pretzel sticks. What did you think of the kickoff match to Bound for Glory?
Yes, starting Bound for Glory off with the X Division Championship match. Like you said, Kenta, after his release, Kenta head back over to New Japan. One of the better things he could do. Him joining Bullet Club was great for his career over there. Guy's a great heel, as we saw here. The man who self-admitted was the man who invented the go to sleep, which we know a certain man here in the United States has kind of sullied the name of. But we won't talk about that man because that man is currently unemployed. But oh no,
Fuck that
great
nigga.
match, like Cesar said. Oh no, great match to kick it off. I am in unison with you. 7 solid pretzels. Chris Sabin retains, and Kenta looking like a solid heel. And like you said, great way to kick off the pay-per-view.
These are the X Division Championship was on the line to start Bound for Glory. What did you think?
Yeah, great ass match against 2 crackers who we know can wrestle. They be putting on them heat, them bangers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I've enjoyed this match verily as well. And I gave it 7 in the salt. It was a real good match. Everybody got their shit in. But yeah, solid wrestling from 2 guys trying to outdo each other in that ring. I mean, Chris Sabin won't go lose this match. I don't care how long that cracker won't get went undefeated. Okay, I don't care how much sushi he done ate and how many crackers he done rolled up with an egg roll. Okay, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't even know if this nigga Chinese, he might be Japanese. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what Ching Chang he is. He won't come up in there and get no dub. You think, huh? You think just because you fly on jet, because you ain't got COVID, nigga, because you won't eating chickens and shit and bat legs and shit, nigga, you think you gonna come up here and get a dub? Chris Sabin house for his newly minted title? Fuck out here with that bullshit. Nigga ain't getting no title.
That being said, Moving on to Monsters Ball. I don't believe I've ever seen a Monsters Ball match, but apparently they're in seclusion 24 hours beforehand. No food, no water. Okay. It's Steve Macklin versus Rhino versus PCO versus Moose.
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 What the fuck is Moose wearing?
Shit. Some shit.
Chaos to start. Macklin attacks Rhino during the entrance. Moose attacks in Burberry PJs.
Mm-hmm.
PCO does an entrance. Moose sends his crazy ass over the top rope through a ladder. I'm not going to call every spot, but this shit is bananas. B-A-N-A. No, PCO is not human. Moose having a hell of a time keeping PCO down. Power bombing him on cinder blocks covered in tacks was a good start. Rhino with a barbed wire table. Bully then shoves Macklin off the top turnbuckle through that very table. He was not wearing a shirt. Rhino gores Moose, who was holding the chair. PCO off the top rope onto both of them for the pin and the win. I mean, it's about time PCO gets a win. It was okay. I gave it 5 pretzels with the salt. Cesar, what'd you think of this Monsters Cracker match?
Yeah, I've seen a few. What? There's only been like 3 without Abyss. Like he's been in like every single Monsters Ball match. So I think this is the 3rd Monsters Ball match without Abyss. Well, obviously, he ain't there no more, so they're gonna have to keep doing it. But yeah, man, like I don't understand why these niggas was awake. I'd have been that shit knocked the fuck out. Sleep like Moose. I've been in my Burberry PJs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been chilling, sleep. They'd have been like, yo, what's up, nigga? Oh, all right, yeah, you got some chicken? I'm about to go to this ring, fuck some shit up. Give me a little drum and a biscuit. If Brian Myers was real, nigga would have had a 2-piece and a biscuit. You know what I'm saying? That's why Moose ain't winning this match. He needed some extra niggerdom to go in there and do all that cracker shit. If he'd had a 2-piece and a biscuit with that bottle of water, maybe a little great Kool-Aid, shit, girl, Moose would have had this shit done 5 minutes. He'd have just stabbed PCO in the heart. And then Bully would have came out there like, damn, Moose, you out here stabbing niggas in the ring? Moose is like, I'm a monster, nigga. Yeah, stabbed his ass. Shit would have been over with. 1, 2, 3, go home. But yeah, PCO old ass is crazy. This nigga jumping off shit, got tacks in the back of his head, pinning niggas. Why the nigga got to get pinned, huh? There was 3 crackers in this match, okay? I saw 3 crackers. There was PCO and his white ass. There was Macklin and his white ass. And who's that other 3rd cracker?
It was Steve
Rhino.
Rhino and his big white ass. Right? Rhino should take pin this bullshit. That nigga ain't got nothing else to prove. Moose got a heavyweight title, championship, money in the stank, briefcase, and you gonna have his black ass get pinned in this match when they out there doing crack shit. He ain't wanna be in this crack shit anyway. Moose out here. And if it was no limits, where's Brian Myers? Brian Myers should have been out there helping him stomp mud holes. But then I saw that Cracker was in the match later. So I was like, all right, I forgive him. But still, Brian Myers could have been out there sexing some shit on fire and doing some other Cracker shit. And then Macklin out there in draws, landing on fucking barbed wire tables. This nigga crazy. Nigga, you out there in them low ass draws? Them low ass draws, nigga, you gonna get your dick all caught up, nigga. You better put some pants on, get some Burberry shit or some fake ass Burberry shit. You see PCO just be wearing that prison uniform. It can't nothing get through that. Nigga probably got phone books under that shit. He can't feel no pain. Plus, he extra white. And Rhino old ass is probably out there like Perk Angle. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is lit on some shit. He done probably got some Quaaludes from
Heath.
No, yes. Well, shit, he probably got some Quaaludes from Heath. He's got that Breaking Bad in the trailer. You know what I'm saying? He out here cooking. You know what I'm saying? He talked to Leonardo DiCaprio and Jonah Hill and got Quaaludes from fucking Wolf of Wall Street, and this nigga ain't feeling no pain. Okay, but I gave 6. It was a little bit entertaining. Nigga landed on cinder blocks. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. I don't know what kind of contract these niggas got, but it can't be for a super lot of money. Probably some good money, more than I'm making because I'm broke as fuck. But nigga, I am not taking no power bomb on those cinder blocks without no thumbtacks. You gonna have to pay me some dollars, okay? Because now my back fucked up. I got a backiotomy. And then this nigga, his finisher is jumping off the top and landing on niggas on his back. I'm surprised his old ass is still walking, okay? Nigga probably got shattered 13 vertebrae on some fuck shit. and then pinning niggas in the middle of the ring. But other than that, I gave it a 6.
They look like they pay PCO and cigarettes.
Yeah, that's something.
Sticks, what did you think? You have seen most of the Monsters Ball matches. How did this one measure up?
It was okay. I mean, like Cesar said, there's been very limited amount since Biss's retirement and departure from Impact, but Monster Ball has always been a good gimmick match for Impact Wrestling, and this was a good one. I mean, I agree with Cesar. I gave it a 6. I mean, with the action that went on. I mean, like you said, fucking PCO wrestling with like 4 or 5 goddamn tacks in the back of his skull. That was freaking amazing. And I agree with Cesar on that. I don't think Moose should have took the pin. Having the briefcase, having the Feast or Fired heavyweight championship shot. I would have rather had Rhino take it. I mean, Moose, it kind of, I don't want to say it weakens, but it just doesn't look good for when he does cash that in sometime. I would have rather had him maybe after he got power bombed, just kind of just hang out on the ring and let Rhino take the pin. But I mean, they got stuff cooking, so maybe there's going to be a background reason that will lead to something down the road. But all in all, it was a nice little follow up to the opener to Bound for Glory, and I gave it 6 as well.
My WWE poison thinking was like, oh, Moose took the pin. Oh, he cashing in tonight. He's gonna cash in. He's gonna ruin that main event. Watch. But thanks WWE. Up next for the tag team championship, it's a match we've been waiting for a while. The tag team champions, the Rascals, versus ABC. Get ready for possibly the tag team match of the year. Phenomenal chemistry between these teams. Trey hits a motherfucker of a neck breaker to Ace on the apron. Chris Bay guns a blazing, whooping cracker ass. Good God, these two teams are smooth as hell. This is the match we've been waiting for, and it's living up to the hype. Wentz accidentally sprays Trey with spray paint. ABC then annihilate the Rascals, pin and win back the Impact Tag Team Championships. I gave this 8 pretzels. It left me wanting more for sure. It was a short match. That's what I noticed. Like, I enjoyed every second of it, but man, I wish we could have got more, Cesar. We've been talking about this fucking match for weeks, and we finally get it. What did you think? We finally got the match. It was short, but it was sweet. What'd you think?
Just as a question, it's just a question. If we did do predictions, who would you have picked?
Oh my God, I would have had to get Brother Quarter. I have no idea, because the Rascals are always, they got that spray paint. They always get the fucking spray paint like they did here. So it could have went either way for me, but I'm glad the outcome is ABC getting them titles back.
Sticks, who would you pick?
Oh, the A to the B
to the C.
Woo!
You know I was gonna pick the A to B to C. God damn it. Them crackers, you know what I'm saying? They gonna cure racism. That nigga and that cracker, they be on the P's and Q's out there cooking. All right. This was goddamn Gordon Ramsay in your kitchen fucking it up live on TV. Them niggas was cooking. Okay. That damn Rascal and that damn A to B to C. Boy, man, this was good. This was good. This was definitely this is one of the better tag matches I've seen in a good long while. Besides some good shit that be happening on NXT, because they do tag team wrestling, right? I mean, the only thing better than this for tag team wrestling was Jay and Cody off them libations, like I'm off right now at that goddamn presser. Yay! Do you feel him, sir? God damn it. These boys, the A to B to C, they don't miss, okay? They don't miss. Them crackers be out here wrestling, all right, getting it in. Yeah, it was short. I mean, for me, it could have went on another 10 minutes. I wouldn't have cared. But this match was good. Yeah, Rascals got the fuck shit with the spray paint. I'm glad they didn't have enough money to pay the good hand to come out there to get in some fuckery. They kept it all in that ring. and they hit the 1 and 2. Boy, them goddamn A to B to C got them titles back. This shit was cooking. This shit was great. Yeah, I gave it an 8 as well. This was 8 in the mustard. Hell, the salty mustard. You can put the salty mustard on that shit. This shit was good. These boys out here cooked. They show you what they can do. I was very, very entertained throughout this match.
Yeah, Sticks. I mean, Rascals and ABC are up there with the best tag teams in the world, not just in Impact. These guys can go. I started fantasy booking after this match. Like, man, imagine if they took on the Usos. Like, man, imagine if they took on the fucking well, you know what I mean. So, Sticks, what did you think? I mean, like I said, we've been talking about this for weeks and weeks, and we finally got it.
Gentlemen, this match did not disappoint. This is tag team wrestling at its finest, at the upper echelon. This is stuff that you get at like WrestleMania Night 2, the nightcap, when you're just like, this is when they roll out the good shit. And this was great, man. Like you said, the chemistry between both these teams. These teams have been in it. This is professional wrestling tag team division wrestling. And I'm in unison with you boys. I gave this 8 in the Hellmans. This was great wrestling. Glad to see our boys, the A, the B to the C, get them tag team championships back. And let's see what the future brings. I mean, maybe Subculture shows back up. Maybe we get them. Maybe they can put them behind them. Maybe we get some new tag teams. Who knows? But A, the B, the C are right where they belong. Top of the tag team division. And this match, this was what tag team wrestling is. This is one of those ones that you show people, like new tag teams, when they're breaking in, like, hey, you wrestle long enough together, you get with the team, you can put on a masterpiece match like this. And these boys didn't disappoint.
It was such good shit, pal. Up next is Will Ospreay versus Speedball Mike Bailey. Wrong graphic, fellas. They put the graphic up for the last match. Crowd going insane for Ospreay. Two of the greatest to do it today. Again, these two, no strangers. Undeniable chemistry. Very fast-paced here. Ospreay with the nipple-shattering chops. The aerial assassin living up to his name. Ospreay with the most perfect timing with his strikes. Poison Rana from Speedball scrambles the brains of Ospreay. Os Cutter to Speedball on the apron. Crowd chants, both these guys, because during the match, the crowd was split. They were chanting for this guy, that guy, then they're both these guys, and this is awesome, fight forever. Like they did every fucking chant for this match. A super kick party ends with the hidden blade. This is incredible. Ultimate Weapon gets a 2 9/10 for Speedball. I can't even begin to explain the final sequence, but we get a Styles Clash from Ospreay, gets a 2 15/16. What the fuck is happening? Storm Driver 93, Hidden Blade, and Stormbreaker Ospreay for the win. My Jesus, this is one of the many match of the year candidates. I give this match 9 pretzels with the beer cheese. I fucking loved it. I was looking forward to this match the whole night. And I think I said on a past tripod, give Speedball all the titles. Give him all the fucking titles in Impact Wrestling. This dude is amazing. I love him. And then Ospreay, you throw that in there. These motherfuckers stole the whole show for your boy here. But Sticks, what did you think of Ospreay versus Speedball?
The last, 2 or 3 pay-per-views that we have covered, that we have reviewed, that has had Will Ospreay on them, I'm pretty sure all 3 of us have given that match beer cheeses, because Will fucking Ospreay, Billy fucking Goat himself, is that fucking guy. And you put him in there with fucking Speedball Mike Bailey, a man that has been putting on banger after banger after banger after banger and Impact. And you put that on the stage of Bound for freaking Glory. Man, Gree, I'm with you. This is 9 in the beer cheese for me. This match was, I mean, this might be match of the year for Impact. I mean, and it's gonna be up there for match of the year for the Tripod when we do our year-end sessions. Like you said,
it's gonna be so fucking difficult.
Fuck, we might have 2 Will Ospreay matches in a fucking end of the year. Like you said, that ending sequence that Will Ospreay had, just the fucking Styles Clash pin, Bailey kicking out with the Tay Mello cunt hair, and then Ospreay just going pin blade, Storm Driver, and then Storm Breaker. I mean, this man put on a performance. I know the man talked about he's going to be a free agent in February, and he came out and he said, "Hey, Impact's in the running. Impact's in the running." He said that before this match. You got to believe after this match, and if I understand right, they're doing an untaped fallout for Bound for Glory where Will Ospreay is taking on a man who wrestled in the main event tonight, Josh Alexander, which, my God, if they would have actually televised that would have been worth at least $30 for me to watch. I would have paid $30 just for that match. But anyway, I digress. This match was, I mean, my God, this was a main event caliber match. And we got this sandwiched in the middle of this card. Woo-hoo-hoo. We talk about how a lot of people, when they come back to the back and they look at the rest of the wrestlers, they say, follow that up. It was going to be a tall task after this match. I mean, this was, well, shucks kiss. 9 in the beer cheese for me. This is probably one of the greatest matches we'll get this year.
Speaking of match of the year candidates, fantasy booking here, could you imagine, just fantasy booking, could you imagine if Ospreay went to NXT and took on Dragunov? That would be it. I would be done. There would not be a better match than Ospreay versus Dragunov. I would give it a 20 in the beer cheese. I could stop watching wrestling for a year, be like, nothing else is gonna follow that up. I need a break from wrestling. I just busted a nut. But I digress. Cesar, what did you think of this match, Ospreay versus Speedball?
I tell you, bro, that cracker Ospreay been crackering his ass this whole year. Yeah, he say he the best, and that nigga come out there and prove it every goddamn night. Cracker's having the matches with Kenny, having matches with Speedball. He gonna have another match when these TNA Impact, whatever you want to call these crackers, go across the pond. He been slapping bitches, hitting blading crackers like Assassin's Creed and storm breaking crackers all goddamn year. Yeah, he the GOAT. He the GOAT. He can do whatever the fuck he want. He sounds weird on the mic, like he's yelling and losing his voice all the time. That's the only thing he sucks at. I don't care about any of that. Got Cracker getting that damn ring, and he be cooking. Nigga hit a Styles Clash out of nowhere, tried to get the pin. Fuck face is talking about to be a phenomenal finish because he hit the Styles Clash on that Cracker. I was like, oh shit, fuck face is on his game tonight. And then singing Aiden, he out here skeeting all under the damn table. But goddamn boy, yeah, I'm in conjoints with you fellers. It was a 9 in the beer cheese for me. It's a 9. Beer cheese ain't looking back. As soon as these crackers came on the ring, they sucked all the air out the room. Still had phenomenal matches after this. Still had some bangers. They were chanting Speedball. They're chanting Ospreay. They're chanting both these guys. They're chanting Fight Forever. They're chanting holy shit. That first hidden blade when he just kind of like flew out of that damn corner and chopped the shit out of old Speedball. Went for the Stormbreaker, turned it into the Hurricane Rana pin. Jesus Christ.
We didn't even talk about the Fisherman Buster from the top
rope.
Cesar, did you watch this today? Did you watch this morning?
No, I watched it yesterday.
Yesterday? Okay. Sticks, did you watch it this morning?
Oh, I watched it twice. I watched it this morning, woke my ass up, and re-watched it. I mean, this match was that damn good.
Yeah, so I watched it last night when I got home from this birthday party drunk. And then I did watch this match this morning too. I just like, oh, let me watch this Ospreay again. You know, it's good. It's good. He cooking. So I watched that, and then I watched the rest of the pay-per-view from there. But yeah, this match was hella good, man. This shit was on from the start. Yeah, it's not in beer cheese. It's damn near match of the year. Yeah, it's match of the year candidate. You can throw that shit in the hat with the other motherfuckers.
Well, to follow this, anything was going to be doomed. However, they threw a Royal Rumble in this pay-per-view, which I'm going to use the gayest phrase ever. I was tickled pink about, because I had never seen a Collier shot gauntlet match. I was like, wait, yeah. The guys are fighting the women?
Yeah.
The guys are fighting the women in a Royal Rumble?
Yeah.
Hey, it's 2023, guys. Yeah. Equality.
Yeah. These bitches can get equal rights and lefts. Okay.
That's right, man. I was like,
don't you remember that Impact where it was like 5-on-5 and it was mixed guys and women?
Yeah.
And then that team had to fight. Yeah, that's what they had for the call your shot gauntlet. Yeah, man.
Number 1 was Jake something, Cesar's favorite.
You know it.
Number 2 was Eddie Edwards. Number 3,
some nigga
with Sheldon. Number 4, the Juice, not OJ. It was Juventud. He returned. A Sans lawnmower.
Yeah.
Number 5 was Johnny Swinger. Crazy Steve runs in there and starts attacking motherfuckers
for no reason.
I wish you would have forked Giselle Shaw because she was next, but they got the security putties sent to get Crazy Steve. Tommy Dreamer gets him out of there. Jody Threat was number 7. Shantaraj helped Giselle stay in, and they give her a touch up on her makeup. I thought that was hilarious. Kylan King was next, followed by Sonny Kiss. Sonny Kiss is in Impact.
He got a job.
Up next was Bully Ray. And who would have thought that Bully Ray and Sonny Kiss would have chemistry? But they did. They did a dance-off. It was pretty fucking funny. They kind of Kmart Dudley Boys, the what's that? On Matt Cardona, who also returned. Jordan Grace was number 12. EY, number 13. I believe in Joe Hendry, number 14. Brian Myers, number 15. Heath, baby, number 16. He's on that Mountain Dew meth. Mm-hmm. We had Frankie Kazarian, number 17. Rich Swann was number 18. Jonathan Gresham, number 19. And finally, Dirty Dango. If you blinked, you would have missed it, folks.
Yeah.
It was funny because Gresham and Jordan were fighting each other, and the commentators kept going, he's fighting his wife. Look at he's trying to throw his wife over. What the hell is it? And then they find like Jordan yelled at him and they started working together. That was pretty funny. Something eliminates Dango immediately. Bully and Jordan Grace are the final 2. Juggernaut Driver, Jordan wins. This was a great addition to the pay-per-view. Jordan challenges for Knockouts Championship at Hard to Kill. She screams. I enjoyed it, and I'm glad this followed that incredible matchup. I gave it a respectable 7 pretzels with the mustard. However, Cesar, I'm going to ask you now, since you asked us. Had you known... Well, okay, no. Going in blind, predictions, who would you have picked to win this? Going in blind.
I'd pick somebody random.
I would have
picked somebody random. But, we didn't know Juice was coming back. No, we didn't know Brian Myers was coming back. So, hopefully, we would have been like, how about they told you how many people were in it.
Yeah.
I would have just picked a random number and just went with it.
I would have picked Kazarian. Because he had that feud with Eddie and he won. He goes, it's on to bigger and better things now. Mm-hmm. His ass gets thrown out. I was like,
his ass gets thrown out by it. Yeah.
But
I would have but if it was like that, because just we don't know who else is coming back, I definitely would have just been like, I'll pick a number. Like put in a random organization. I'd have been like, yo, Siri, you bitch, pick a number between something and something, and went with it.
Number 12 was the winner.
Yeah, that would have been funny if I'd have got fucking Jordan Grace. That would have been actually I know Sangria probably would have texted the chat pissed. He's like, "You lucky motherfucker! Ain't no goddamn way."
It would have been your caveat. My caveat is somebody else and Jordan Grace. No.
And Jordan Grace.
That's
two. That's two, bitch. That's two.
What did you think of the call your shot?
The match. You needed a match like this after that banger. And so if they would have had the women's tag match here, it would have got disgraced. Just from that banger, but like a goofy one-off match. It either would have had to been this or the Monsters Ball match.
Yeah.
After that Ospreay match, and this was more because it was longer, so it gave you more time to like just sit back and watch. Because you're probably the match really isn't gonna start until the last person gets in the ring, which was dumbass Dango. But yeah, I thought it was entertaining. I gave it a 6. The trophy looked cool, looked better than Bully Ray's trophy last year. That shit looked like a kid's fucking like Little League baseball middle of the summer type fucking trophy. So this looked like a big ass trophy, at least. Then yeah, she's calling her shot at Hard to Kill. She gonna fight. Well, we'll get to it after this. And so yeah, I thought it was real good. I thought it was real good, entertaining throwaway.
Here's the ranking, Cesar. It goes the Heritage Cup. It goes the Call Your Shot Gauntlet.
Yeah.
It goes the Bully Ray's trophy from last year, and then Shane McMahon's Best in the World fucking trophy.
Best in the World trophy.
Well, and then the Andre.
And then on the bottom is the Andre the Giant Invitational Trophy.
Yeah.
Honorable mention is Duke's MVP trophy.
Yeah. And also Harry Potter's Goblet of Fire is definitely another honorable mention.
Sticks. What did you think? The Call Your Shot Gauntlet? I'm pretty sure you've seen a lot of these. How does this one rank up with the other ones?
It was good. Like you, I agree with you guys. This was perfect spot for it. You could kind of drag out a little bit, allow people to kind of catch their breath from the last match. You bring in a little bit of surprises like you had with Hoovy and the return of the indie god, Matt Cardona. You could I kind of felt like you knew Jordan was going to do something, was going to be a part of the ending of this, because just from her re-signing and then the ever starting the climb and building her back had started, and her and Bully at the end, that was great. I mean, her hitting that fucking Grace driver on him, and just his look of shock and like how she performed. I mean, there was no like bobble or anything with that Grace driver. She got him and fucking just one motion.
Yeah.
Woo, got him. It was a great match. I gave it 6 in the Salt. I thought it was a good match. Like you said, great follow-up. Dango, you blink and Dango was gone, and of course it was Jake something that eliminated him. Continuing the history between those two. But all in all, great spot for it. Great. I'm glad they had it on the main card. And I'm glad Jordan Grace won. They said she's the first knockout to ever win it. So that's another accomplishment for her. She's been kind of stacking up first evers this year for knockouts, building that resume for her whenever she does retire to become a Hall of Famer. But all in all, great match, great spot, and it was awesome.
This just in, we have a new leader in the clubhouse of the trophies. It's Bishop Don Magic Wands Chalice is first place now, gentlemen. Sorry,
damn right, he drinks Henny out that shit.
Breaking news.
I seen it.
Sorry about that. Up next, it's for the Knockouts Championship. Trinity, the champion, versus Mickey Milfy James.
You damn right.
Loving the innovative offense from Trinity. Appreciate the fact that the commentators can freely talk about other companies and the history they have. Fantastic ass shots by Mickey. Match a little sloppy. Might just be me, but the crowd not as into this match as previous matches of the night. Trinity thrusted Mickey's face in her ass for a pink eye special, but Mickey licks her fingers and mouths the words, "Don't threaten me with a good time."
Damn right.
Trinity retains with Starstruck and with some stank on it. I gave it 5 pretzels. This might be the low point of the night for me. Sorry to say it, but Sticks, what did you think of this Knockouts Championship match?
I agree with you on it. Kind of felt like there wasn't as much excitement in it. I didn't feel that much as in like previous knockout championship matches. I gave it 5. The action in the ring was solid. I mean, there was, like you said, a few kind of bobbles here and there, but all in all, I mean, the women gave a good performance. I mean, it wasn't like a typical knockouts championship match that we've had the pleasure to be spoiled from, but I mean, it was good. It was a good, nice little solid. I mean, I'm glad it wasn't the main event, because if we would have had this match as the main event, I think we probably would have had it would have dampened the card a little bit. But all in all, I mean, they had it on there. It was a solid match, and I gave it, like you said, I gave it 5 too. So it was decent.
So we're all in agreement that Mickey is a little bit crazy, right? That's what makes her probably the best in bed.
Yeah.
Sticks,
Yeah.
Sticks, did you notice that when the ring announcer was announcing each lady, when she announced where, oh, it was a dude, when the dude announced where Mickey was from, she ran up to him and said something. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
It was a Mickey James from something something, and she walked up to him and went like, and he was like, "Oh, is this supposed to be happening?" I wonder what she said. I'm very curious to know what she said. But Cesar, what
She said she's going to SmackDown next week to get some dick. She said Big Dick Nick go get his dick sucked under the desk at a
she
segment.
wants that general manager.
Yeah, want that general manager WWE money dick. No, all this gonna be sitting at the desk. Can you all get out of here? Can you all get out of here? Oh my god! Oh, just go to commercial. Commercial.
It's like
Commercial.
it's like Wade with Duke.
Yeah.
Cesar, what'd you think of this Knockouts Championship match?
Yeah, it was a little slop city. Yeah, but they still performed, you know. They still had their high points. Reversals and everything was on. I think they ran it back, they could probably put on a way better match, or just be more fluid with it. There was still great spots with both ladies within this match. I didn't see it as the low point, but I mean, I have it the same as the Gauntlet match. I gave it a 6. Um, I enjoyed it like the same level as I did the Gauntlet match. Yeah, I'm taking points off for the slops, but still think told great story. They both got good moves in, tried out some newer shit. So yeah, it was 6 for me.
Well, gentlemen, it's time for the main event for Bound for Glory. It's for the Impact Championship. The champion, Alex Shelley, versus Styx's favorite, Josh Alexander, the walking weapon. Enough time has passed between this and Ospreay versus Speedball, so I can enjoy another great technical match. Another couple of guys with lots of history. Shelley with everything to prove, Alexander with nothing to lose. Shelley all over Alexander's surgically repaired arm. A slower pace matchup, letting the offense breathe, the story to intensify. This is kind of what, if I had to knock it, Speedball and Ospreay lacked, was the story where it was the letting it breathe, because we were getting bam 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 with Ospreay and Speedball. With this one, there's history, there's the storytelling of attacking the arm, attacking the leg, which I liked. So they both had their high points. I like that. That's what separates the two. Shelley vicious to Alexander's arm, but Alexander locks in the figure 4 around the ring post. Border City Stretch, aka the Gargano Escape, is Shelley's submission. Alexander is the ankle lock Jones over here. Shelley punches the headgear off of Alexander. That was a nice touch. Shell Shock times 2 gets Shelley the victory. Hell of a hard fought match. Sportsmanship from Alexander. Yeah, I give it a 8 pretzels with the salt. It was good. It was respectable. I liked it. But of course, Cesar, I want to know your thoughts on this main event of the night.
Sometimes, though, I do like the spot fest. I feel like that's just more Will Ospreay style.
Yeah.
Is the spot fest and the bigger spots and cooking like that. Jesus Christ, I'm getting killed. I did like the match. I felt like I don't know, the outside parts of it were a little bit too slow. Like, and I get it. Yeah, like you said, they're setting up, like you're setting up the arm, you're setting up the knee. You hit the figure four around the post,
Yep.
and that's all fine and stuff. But like at that one point where he had to break up the 10 count to come back in, trying to hit like this shell shock outside. I felt like they were outside just too much in this match. And if they probably cut like half of that down,
Oh,
I
10
feel
counts would have been pissed.
yeah. Fellas, please mind the refs count. Um, it was still a great match though.
Yeah.
Still a great match. And I enjoyed it. I gave it an 8. Um, and yeah, I mean, it was still a good match. It was like 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
But you're having a good match, you can do it. I don't know. The ending just seemed kind of weird for me. Like, I don't know why he would go for the shell shock and then not go for the pin, and then went for like the thrust kick and then the shell shock again to put him away. And I know I get it when you hit more than one finisher, but like he hit it in the middle of the ring, like out of nowhere. And like even the announcers were saying it. He's taking too much time. Why is he not going for the pin? Like, I don't know if that's bad announcing or just the bad way to finish it. Because yeah, I didn't think it was necessary to hit the thrust kick and then the other shell shock unless he hit it, he kicks out like barely, like Josh Alexander kicks out, and then
Yeah,
Shelly's
I didn't see the first one. I didn't see the first Shelley versus Alexander match. So maybe it was shades of the last match. He wanted to put the exclamation point and make damn sure he was getting that 3 count. So he's like, fuck
yeah.
that.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
gonna
they were like reversing each other's finishers for like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So to me, it was like, all right, this is the climax. Whoever does get it off is gonna either win or they should go for the pin. So even still, even though finally he got it, like, he should go for the pin. And then if Alexander barely kicks out, like, let's just say just barely kicks out, like, one of those, like, not like super energy kick out. Then Shelly's like, all right, I see what I got to do. Bam, thrust kick, pick his dead ass up. Bam, shell shock on his head. Then go for the hard pin, and the match would have ended. I think it would have just been slightly better. But still, I enjoyed the match. I don't know. I just enjoyed the tag match a little bit more. Probably a little biased for me, because of the A, the B, the C. So I gave it an 8. I really still enjoyed it though, but that's why I gave we all know the Will Ospreay match was going to be the beer cheese, and then I just enjoyed the tag match just slightly bit more. So that's why I still gave it an 8, but not just like the 8 and the mustard with the salt like the tag match had.
The Sticks, I think perhaps another thought is that Shelley wanted to make a statement with this win, if you ask me. But what did you think of the main event? I mean, you've seen these guys' journeys. It's probably meant a lot more to you than it did to us. What did you think of this main event?
Well, like you've said so many times, what makes this podcast great is that 3 different people's opinions. I can't think of 2 other guys whose opinions in wrestling I respect than you guys. I mean, I respect your guys' opinions on all that stuff. I thought it was a great match. Very hard hitting. These guys, they've faced off before. I mean, I think it was towards the end of last year.
It was emergent, right?
Yeah, emergence. Yeah. They put on a barn burner for almost an hour that Josh Alexander retained. So I think talking about the ending, I think Alex Shelley knew it was going to take at least 2 finishers to put Josh away, because like the announcers had said, Josh Alexander, longest reigning Impact champion. The standard. I mean, what the standard of what Impact Wrestling is Josh Alexander. So I think Alex Shelley knew that and knew it wasn't going to be just one finisher to end it. Like, he needed to put that stank on it. He needed to hit it. We had the thrust kick, and then the second shell shock to put the exclamation point and to put the ending to the story, which I don't think is over yet, because I mean both guys we're 1-1. I mean, they're 1-1 now against each other in championship matches. But I digress. It was a good match. Like you had said, Mangria, we had enough time in between Ospreay and Speedball to get to this. I mean, I think we all three knew nothing was going to touch that match, what Ospreay had. But like you said, the difference between Ospreay's match and this match was, like you said, it was a slower pace. Moves were able to breathe. It's kind of one of the things like we like about Randy Orton. He's gotten slower, methodical matches. Things breathe. You tell the story, all that stuff. We had that with this match. All in all, I gave it 8 and just solid 8 pretzels. I thought it was good match, main event worthy. Obviously, it's for the heavyweight championship. The pace was good, and I mean, it told the story that we needed to. It also now validates Alex that he's not a transitional champion. I mean, you can also say that Alex was coming in as underdog. A lot of people thought Josh was going to come back, reclaim his championship. Now he's going to go back to drawing board. Now, if he's going to want to do it again, he's got to start working again. And like I said, they're 1-1 against each other in championship matches. Sometime down the road, we've got to get a third match. And we'll see what we get with that. We'll see if Shelley will get the better of him, or if Josh Alexander has worked himself, has gotten back to being the walking weapon standard and has becomes champion. But all in all, it was a great way to end Bound for Glory. 8 solid pretzels, and Alex Shelley is still your Impact heavyweight champion.
So as Mangria, the booker, if I booked this, of course everyone would have hated it, but everyone, okay, they should have known that walking out of Bound for Glory, everybody was going to be talking about Ospreay versus Speedball, which I'm pretty sure they knew. If I was in control, I would have had Moose cash in, take out Speedball, and pin, maybe after the match, kind of like what happened to Josh. Maybe after the match, he retains. After the match, Moose clobbers him in the fucking head with the briefcase, spears him, pins him. He's champion heading out of Bound for Glory. That'd get a lot more talk behind it. Memorable, possibly. And then at Hard to Kill, have a triple threat match between the three, Josh, Moose, Shelley. Shelley defeats Moose, becomes 2-time champ. And then the pay-per-view after Hard to Kill, have Shelley versus Alexander, legit one-on-one. Just if I was booking, because if they had to have known that Ospreay versus Speedball was going to be what people are going to remember. Mm-hmm. If something super controversial, if this is the WrestleMania of Impact and you want people walking out with like, damn, I can't believe Moose cashed in and he screwed over, that might have overshadowed it or been on the same level, because we got a great match out of these two. But again, like I said, Ospreay and Speedball overshadowed everything on this card. But again, I digress. That was Bound for Glory, ladies and gentlemen. And now, since we do throw our 2 cents in for fucking NXT for AT-Dub, I'm going to leave the floor open to Cesar. Cesar, would you like to mention anything about a certain somebody mentioning his final match is going to be next year?
Yeah, fuck about that fuck nigga. I hope he dies. Fuck that. That nigga wasted 20 minutes of everybody's time. That nigga gonna have the nerve to bring out Hogan. No, nobody like no Hogan. That racist fuck. That just proves to me that you are racist, you fuck boy. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Stang. It would have been better if this dumb nigga, when he came out there, and been like, you know what? I realize me and Darby are undefeated in ATW, and I'm challenging Ricky Starks and Big Bill at the next pay-per-view for the tag team champions. Because I got plot armor like I'm a fucking anime character, and I can't be defeated. Because I'm Stang, and I got my bat, and I'm trying to get some nigga blood from Ricky Starks so I can keep wrestling. I should have said some bullshit like that. And then damn, what is it, Tanae out there, Tony Schiavone out there, still beating his meat to Sting and shit, all up on his dick like some slut piece in college with, free pipe laying around, and this nigga all up on him. And he's like, yo, beating his meat in the middle of the ring. People got to see his little 2-inch thundercock, you know what I'm saying? Because he's beating his meat to get his voice that goddamn high. It's some bullshit. Okay? Nobody cares, nigga. Go sit down. It ain't even good wrestling, no way. Okay? Nobody cares. Talking about you gonna retire. Nigga, you only wrestle like once per quarter. What the fuck? You only been in like 18 matches, been there for 3 years. Go sit your bitch ass down, nigga. Go get that shit off your face. You know what I'm saying? Let the sun hit that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you cook in the sun and die, you fucking vampire ass living nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just go sit down. World's sick of you. You killed Jesus. I know that's the shit you killed Jesus with, that damn bat. You sitting there beating niggas on TV and getting paid for it. You're a racist. Okay? So you living your best life. Just go sit down. Go find you some pussy or something, nigga. Is he married? I don't even know if this nigga's married. Dracula's bride, go fuck that bitch, okay? Sit your dumb ass down. Nobody will see you no more. Hope you die. Rest in peace.
Other than that, Cesar has no thoughts on the subject. Well, gentlemen, I want both your opinion. Well, Sticks, do you have any AEW thoughts of the week?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't watch any ATW this week so far. I gotta catch up on it.
I watched it and I completely forgot about all of it, except for the Sting thing, because I knew Cesar was gonna have a good rant on his hands.
Oh no, Juice Robinson fighting for that ring. Yeah, Juice Robinson.
Oh yeah, that's right. Man, Juice
is the GOAT. He was in some shit last week, bro. Them niggas was mad he put up that roll of quarters.
Yeah, the roll of quarters that said Friedman on it.
Yeah, the boy internet was ready to cancel Rock Hard Juice.
He's too good. Juice, I mean, Sticks knows Bullet Club Gold is on the rise, gentlemen.
Yeah.
It's very entertaining.
That entrance when the Guns wrestle, that entrance with all four of them, especially with Jay White, like stealing MJF's championship now, is good. And when they came out last week with those goddamn fucking tricycles.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Wait, you didn't mention the best part. The cardboard Jay White has a
cardboard Jay White. When Jay White
has a
is
fucking
there,
title hanging off.
Yeah, he's got a title taped to his arm, but they still bring the cardboard, and Jay White was there. That nigga just holding it. That nigga just holding it.
Well, I think that wasn't it. Isn't it? Don't they call it switchboard or board?
Yeah, switchboard Jay White.
Yeah, switchboard.
Well, they named the title. It says the card title or some shit. Switch title. They named the title as well. I forgot. It was on X because I don't watch the shit. But
so was it? No, it's a Bang Bang title or some shit like that.
Yeah, because he calls it the triple. Was it MJF calls it the triple B?
Yeah.
And Jay White's like, yeah, the Bang Bang belt or
the Bang Bang belt. Yeah, it's the Bang Bang belt.
I mean, I
bang,
know
bang.
Switchblade is gonna win. Switchblade's not gonna beat MJF, but I mean the Bullet Club Gold is in fact gold. I love it.
Yeah,
and then
they got
Tony Storm. You know, they're dropping all these nuggets of good shit that make me want to watch and take notes again. We got Timeless Tony Storm.
Always good.
Bullet Club Gold. We got MJF's corny ass. He's good. Of course, Ricky
Stocks.
Adam Cole's kidnapped out in the middle of
bumfuck nowhere
in Florida with the fucking Kingdom and fucking Roddy Strong.
making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They have a fucking montage for everything they do now.
Yeah.
And then you got Roddy. Oh no!
Oh,
Any chance he gets. I mean, it's okay. I might start taking notes again. I don't know. I might get drunk and take notes. You know, you never know.
there's still a lot of bad shit.
Oh
but
yeah.
there's nuggets of gold.
Yeah.
They're finally getting back on track or getting something good. But the disrespect that every time Tony Storm has a movie, it's in
They
picture
got a commercial.
Picture.
It's in picture in picture.
I gotta give them credit because they're innovative on that. They did Sammy Guevara with the signs,
Signs, yep.
and now they're doing Timeless Tony
Storms
silent films. It's fucking great. I love it.
Fucking during the picture in picture all the time. It's so fucking good.
It's some good shit. But other than that,
and Prince Nana. Shout out to Prince.
oh,
Nana.
how could we forget about fucking? I
Yeah.
swear when I drive,
I swear, top rope, take it down. Oh my god, it's so good.
Such good shit.
Such good shit. Prince Nana, the best thing smoking.
Oh wait, Jeff Hardy stole Danny Garcia's dance. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
He was, what is it? What was it, like a tag match or something?
Royal.
He came
it was a
going like
battle royal.
And then
it was in a tag match. Yeah, it was in a tag match. That's where they started it. They had like I think it was a trios tag match.
Yeah.
But then in the battle royal, Danny Garcia was with Daddy Magic, and then he started doing the dance, and then Jeff Hardy was doing that cracker shit, and then he started doing the Danny Garcia dance, and then he did it. I think he threw Danny Garcia over and started doing the dance.
That's some good shit, man. All right, you know what? I'm softening on AEW, but Tony tweets, put your fucking phone down.
Yeah, he needs to put his phone down.
NXT Sticks actually refreshed my memory during before we started recording. The women's breakout tournament is getting good. We had, who were they? Sticks? What were the names again? I forgot.
Had Ariana Grace.
Some random bitch.
Yeah, because they said something like Miss Jackson was hurt or something like that. Because they had half a metaphor backstage, and they had Noam on the phone, supposedly at the hospital with Miss Jackson. That was gold. That was a gold segment between those two, with Noam on the phone, with Mackenzie backstage. We also had, God, why am I drawing a blank all of a sudden? The samurai chick, she wrestled, she moved on. They got the semis set up for next week, night 1 of Halloween Havoc, which the semis look pretty good. I mean, it's good. You got legit argument for either one of these 4 women to probably win
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and let's not forget Masters Michael's favorite fuck toy. Still found her way to get on the card every goddamn week. She on that card fighting bitches, and this week was Shotsky. But his favorite.
But she even got the full entrance. You saw the helicopter come down, and she comes sashing out with her work bag.
Yeah, old Master Michaels got his favorite cum dumpster on TV, and she getting the check.
Okay, let me read
she knew how to work his boardroom, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, she worked that fight.
The bada bing, bada boom, battle royal.
Yep.
Chase you wins. The women's breakout tournament. It was Carmen Petrovic versus Jada Parker.
Mm-hmm.
We had Lyra versus Tegan.
Yep.
We had Shotzi versus Kiana James.
Uh-huh.
And then the other breakout was Ariana Grace versus Brindley Reese, who was she had a really good promo before she came out. Like she
came out,
that's a charisma. And then Carmelo, of course, defeated Dijak and Baron Corbin. But let's get to the actual nugget of gold from NXT, gentlemen. Trick Williams is overshadowing Carmelo Hayes.
Well, yeah.
And it only helps that Booker T,
cooning.
Yeah. I like it.
Oh, yeah, man.
No, that's the greatest shit ever. I love that. And Trick Willie is on the rise. of Trick Willie, gentlemen. Who attacked Trick Willie? Who was it, Cesar?
It'd be great if it was Wesley.
Oh, I forgot about fucking Wes.
Yeah, because he been gone, bitch. Wes,
Damn.
Wes, Wes was cooking for so long. They gave him a little vacation. It'd be great if, when he wants to come back, or if he did this. If they do Mello, I hated it stupid because building up Trick, seeing how Trick can get built this quick and this fast is a good way to take both of them to the main roster. Because if one of them goes and one of them, but still leaving Trick in NXT, building him like this, you do want to build guys who you could see as champions. So if Trick ever, if they kept him down there, there's a good chance that Trick could be NXT champion one day, which would be, he could get a good run before he goes up to main roster. But if they break up Trick and Mello, this is stupid because those guys as a tag team can go up to the main roster and, still get in matches, get in good. And if you want to build them that way, is giving them tag champs before you break them up, or one gets drafted to Raw, one gets drafted to SmackDown, and then they can both have great careers like that. If it's Mello, it's stupid.
Well, Sticks, I mean, I was upset at first when Trick only had the North American Championship for a couple days, but seeing what they have in store for Trick after that, the rocket ship up his ass to the top, I'm not mad anymore. They see the gold in Trick. Trick and Mello are gold on the mic, and I think Trick might be the next big thing. What do you think is going on here?
Yeah, I mean, like I echo your sentiments. We were all disappointed that it wasn't even a week. It was like what?
It was 3 days.
Yeah, it was like
no, yeah. He won it what? He won it on a Sunday and lost it on a Tuesday.
He won it on a Saturday because I think it was on the premium live event was on a Saturday. What if it's Dragunov? Like he's still got some beef with them. I mean, they're kind of going a little edgier. Yeah. I mean, Great American Bash. He kind of, Trick he went to go get Mello and hit Trick.
Blair Davenport. That bitch is back to her shit.
Boy, that'd be real good if it was Blair Davenport.
Yeah, I mean, NXT Anonymous been showing some stuff lately, and we know who that is. But I mean, it could be him. He's getting a little edgier. He wants to. He's infatuated with maybe breaking up Trick Mello gang. I mean, like Cesar said, it's gonna be stupid if it's Mello. I mean, these guys both are gold. I mean, these guys, and like we've talked about it, Trick's gold on the mic. It was just waiting for the in-ring potential to catch up. Now we're seeing it. It is. He's had really good matches and losses. And he looks like he's there. Like he's ready. Like you could put a championship on him and give him a lengthy run with it and not miss a beat with it. But I agree. It'd be so stupid if it was Mello breaking these two up. These guys together are gold. You could do so much with these guys in NXT when you promote them to the main roster. You could have them come down like what we're seeing with a lot of the talents from the main roster now. You could have them come down once a quarter, maybe do some tag team wrestling, just even show up and talk on the mic, do some stuff. But it's great seeing Trick Willie on the ascension. I mean, this guy is talented, and you can see why and the legit reasons why he should be on the rise. And it's going to be interesting to see when we find out who it is. It'll be interesting to see who it is.
Well, I don't think, I mean, it's not, NXT isn't as predictable as we think. I don't think that's the Cross-Eyed Kids MO. I don't think it would be. If I could predict right now, it's wrong, of course, because I always lose. Could it be Lexus King? Perhaps Lexus King attacked Trick Willie so he could face Trick Willie at Halloween Havoc. That could be his debut match. Trick Willie will be like, I know who attacked me. It was this motherfucker, and then they could have a match at Halloween Havoc Night 2 or something. Because
we know who Lex is gonna wrestle. It's gonna be big body hobby.
Who?
Oh, personally, I would like it to be Dom, because he was there, obviously, got in a little scuffle with Nathan Frazier. I would like it to be Dom because that's the only person who's beat Dom for that title. And then now he's like, "Oh, you think you're better than me? You're not better than me. I have the title, but you think you going for the NXT championship when I'm the North American championship? Who do you think you are trying to go for a different championship because you beat me for it for 3 days? Or because because he did snatch mommy off
I
the
was just thinking that.
yeah,
What if
he
it's
did.
mommy? What
It
if
could be mommy
Rhea
too.
did it?
Yeah, I'd be fine with that as well. I'd be fine if it was mommy. And I'll now if they giving Trick the Judgment Day rub, you know what I'm saying, that'd be good too. Just anybody but Mello. I don't even care. I don't even care if it's crazy new Joe Gacy and whatever character he's gonna do.
It's
Just
too obvious.
because
It's
he
too
did beat
obvious.
Joe Gacy to get in that
Yeah.
match to win the North American Championship as well. And Joe Gacy's never won it. I'd be fine with that too. There's plenty of people and plenty of reasons why.
And that's what makes this so interesting, but also is what makes NXT so good is that when you kind of lose track of all this stuff, but like Trick's tied with a lot of these people. Like you said, he's tied with Wesley. You know, there's angles of that. There's angles of Joe Gacy. You know, we haven't seen both guys on TV for a little while. Plus, there's still angles with people that are on TV. I mean, it's gonna be what's the best thing I always say? If you're gonna hide in plain sight. So it might be somebody that we see on TV a lot that we're just even forgetting about. That there might have just been like a brief encounter.
Well, you're onto something with Joe Gacy because remember, I think they showed it on NXT TV. Wasn't somebody trying to recruit All Teeth to the
This Paul Heyman.
It was Heyman. They showed him NXT Anonymous.
If they separate All Teeth from Gacy, then Gacy needs something.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that. I mean, you're
remember he said the schism done, the tree's done. So maybe he's getting like some new kind of package shit. I wouldn't mind it if they repackage it and they put it with him with Joe Gacy.
Well, technically he's with King Chris now in the Reign of Horror only in APPW on Mangria Fuel's YouTube page. Well, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. It was another fun talk. We shall return not next weekend. It's my birthday. We'll be back the weekend after to return to normal format. Until then, watch APPW's shit. We got Dynamite. We got Sunday Night Skeet. Sticks, unfortunately, got caught in the restroom at Arby's. He's having some rough times. But who knows? Maybe he'll turn up again one day. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, we do what we do best on the tripod. And we give that big ups to Stallion Pete.